Welcome to our podcast session, diving into the marine surety terms of service, focusing on privacy and data protection policies.
I'm really excited about this. It's quite a detailed policy, isn't it?
Absolutely. What's interesting is that they collect data when you register, submit a request, or even round out a structure. So essentially, any
Yep,
interaction.
I see that. So they require your name, email, and telephone number when you need extra assistance, right?
Exactly, though, you can actually visit the site anonymously if you prefer.
That's a plus. And speaking of security, they mention that any sensitive credit data goes through Stripe, which is a pretty popular secure payment processor.
Right, so it means that any delicate financial information isn't stored on their servers at all.
True, that really ups the security game. But doesn't that raise a question? I mean, if all data is sent to Stripe, do we know how they manage overall data retention for other info?
Good point. So they state that once you register, your data is stored until you delete your account or withdraw it.
Yeah, that's pretty standard, I'd say. However, I'm curious, does that mean they use our data for future marketing purposes?
Not at all. They clearly mention that they don't sell, exchange, or move identifiable data to outside parties for the promotion of their services.
Absolutely reassuring. They do, though, share data with trusted service providers who help run the site, but only if those parties agree to keep it private.
That's right. It's a very, cautious approach, only sharing data with partners who are bound by confidentiality agreements.
Makes sense. And then there's the legal angle. They'll disclose data when they believe it's necessary to comply with the law or protect rights.
Exactly. It's like when, your security guard has to hand over details if the police ask, right?
Yeah, indeed. Now, I noticed they also address COPPA compliance, meaning they don't collect data from children under 13.
Right. Which is crucial because they want the site and services to be aimed at users 13 years or older.
Absolutely, that's a great legal safeguard. The cookie policy is also a neat addition. Using cookies and tracking tech for customizing user experiences sounds like common practice.
Yeah, it's like enhancing the experience, but I do wonder sometimes if that's really transparent enough for users.
True. Users always need a bit more insight in such cases. And what about policy changes? They mention any updates will be posted on the page, but do you think that's accessible enough?
That's a good question. While it's the norm to update policies online, some users might overlook those changes. It's, like expecting everyone to read the fine print.
Yeah, but at least they're transparent about it. Right, I agree. Overall, they focus on safeguarding your data effectively.
Exactly. And the policy clearly states they will never share your info for promotional purposes. That's a critical reassurance in today's digital climate.
Indeed, very reassuring. It's interesting how they balance service functionality with user privacy. From using Stripe for payments to only retaining data until you withdraw, it's all very pointed.
Spot on. And that emphasis on user control, being able to erase your data anytime, is a strong move.
Definitely, user empowerment is key. So, would you say this policy is in line with current privacy best practices?
I would, though, I'd challenge it a bit by saying more could always be done to educate users about cookie tracking.
Yeah, a bit more detail there wouldn't hurt. Overall, though, it's a solid approach to data protection and privacy.
Exactly. It's comprehensive yet user-friendly, striking that balance between operational necessity and privacy concerns.
Absolutely. Thanks for the insightful discussion. It's been really enlightening to unpack these details.
My pleasure. Always a treat to dive deep into policies that affect us daily.